Yo, what's
Hello,
up,
we're back
people?
for some more fun.
Some more fun here. This one's gonna be a real fun one. We are the Clark Brothers, Wes and Hev, and we're back. We're back with the Power Universe. This time, we're going to be counting down. We're surveying the fans. We're surveying the followers of the Power Universe, and we're looking to find the hottest woman in the Power Universe.
That's going to be tough. As you know, we are comrades of the Power Universe, and we are back with another one. And this was going to be, everybody's going to interact on this. A lot of people is waiting for something like this. It's always been a topic of discussion. We're going to find out, we're going to decide who are the hottest when we're going to come up with the Mount Rushmore of the Power Universe as far as women go.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore of hotties of the Power Universe.
Right.
Let's just keep it real. This is just a fun one right here. We want you guys and gals to interact and put your votes in the comments and letting us know what do you think. So what we're gonna do is each show will, this is the first video, but each video we're going to present 8 women from one of the Power Universe shows.
Right.
From that presentation of 8 women, you guys in the comments will vote who do you think is the hottest in that show. And by the time we get to it, we do that for all 4 shows. By the time we get to all 4, number 1 from each show, the number 1 hottest woman from each Power show will then be placed on our Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
And that's how we're going to do it.
Four hottest women from each Power, from each Power show.
Yeah.
And we'll get that. It's gonna, with you guys' help, for what you guys say, and we're gonna take a look at the voting. Everybody vote just down in the comments. After you listen to the names and see the list, you're gonna just vote in the comments. Why? Who is hot to you, and a quick description of why.
Right, exactly. And just a little bit for you guys, we definitely need your interaction on this. But keep in mind, when we say the hottest, we don't just mean the prettiest, or you got to consider a few things. We know, all the fans of this show, we know these characters. So think about how their character was presented. Think about if you know any scenes that they might have been particularly hot in. Power comes with the sex scenes,
right?
Something like that.
Almost everybody and almost every female has been in at least one sex scene.
Right, pretty much almost all of them. Yep. And not just the sex scene. Just think about, okay, this one is mad pretty, but this one is sexier than that one. Those type of things you got to consider. Another thing we need to consider is their off-screen look when they're not on the show, the actual actress that plays these characters. Because in that case, you got people like Haley Kilgore, who she plays jukebox for the most of the time. She's got her hair braided back in cornrows, blah blah blah. Sometimes Juke looks more feminine on the show, but look at Haley Kilgore when she's not on the show.
Right.
Or even the girl who plays the girl from Force, the one that's the boxer. She's a very pretty woman. She's supposed to look tough in the show.
Right.
So people like that, so that's what you have to think about as well. So add all those factors, and I want y'all to truly vote on who you think. This is not a favorite character thing. This is not who was my favorite character in the show.
Right. Who's the toughest? We're not talking about
toughest. we'll do that. That's a whole nother video to do. Who was this and that. We're gonna talk about. We just need you guys to interact and vote on the hottest. Okay, so let's start. Let's start it off.
Ooh, let's get to it.
Okay, so with no further ado, first up on the list,
here we go.
Miss Angela Valdez,
Angela.
aka Lea Lauren.
Lea Lauren. I remember the first time I seen Lea Lauren in the red dress. Like, oh man, who is this? I mean, then you can, of course, who can forget all of those exotic scenes, those sensual sex scenes with Ghost.
With Ghost.
I mean, she is definitely, pretty girl. Definitely had a lot of sex appeal, and those sex scenes were second to none. I mean, Lea Lauren.
Lea Lauren, right? So, and there's a picture of Lea Lauren outside of the Power universe, outside of her character. There you go. Okay, next up, we have none other than Miss Tasha St Patrick, aka Naturi Norton.
Naturi Norton. I tell you, boy, when it comes down to her, the hottest scene to me that she looked in was the very first episode when she was dressed up, and even Ghost was like, man, the way she was looking when she was dressed up, that first scene they showed her. And we all know, hate to be a perv, but she has probably one of the best set of tops in the business. See that adds to her sex appeal, and she knows it. She loves showing them.
Yeah.
So, they very, very nice. Tasha St Patrick, and love her skin. She had a lot of great when the show first came on. Man, those first couple of scenes seen her in, when she's dressed up and going out to the club, with Ghost. She has a lot of sex appeal, and when she, dress up, or when she, covering for doing something with Ghost, he can always the stuff that she does. She does it with a lot of sex appeal. And so,
that's Tasha St. Patrick. We all know. And here, just to let you know, here's a picture of Naturi Norton outside of the character of Tasha St. Patrick, just so you guys have a nice little shot of her there. And Naturi Norton. We starting it off with these. This is the OG Power, so these are the foundations,
right?
Of the show. These were the two foundations of that show. These was, if you're a guy or if you just interested in the women characters, these were the reasons you turned the show on. You could see Tasha St Patrick, Naturi Norton, and to see Lea Lauren, aka Angela Valdez. So that's right there. So so there's Tasha. That's Tasha. So next up will be Lakeisha, aka LaLa Anthony.
LaLa Anthony.
Before even finished.
Very hot. Very hot. Speaking of nice racks,
oh Lord, yeah.
LaLa.
Forget about it.
She. I loved she looked different. A lot of the episodes I liked when she changed her look a lot, and I think as the episodes went on, she got sexier. I think once she got a little bit more comfortable in her character, I feel though it came across the screen, especially by the time she got to her dating Tommy, and that was a sexy scene with her and Sean too. But she felt much more confident with Sean because she was the more experienced one. So
yeah. As we see, there's picture of LaLa Anthony at one of the Stars premieres, and we already know what she bring to the table outside of the show.
Right. She hang with Kim Kardashian. That's all you need to know.
I mean, gee whiz. Lord have mercy, boy. Lakeisha. I'm telling you, she's definitely, if I'm making a mental note, she may be on my list right there. She's in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, LaLa, first of all, LaLa is just stunning. She can be very stunning, right. and you know, when you see her.
And before we get into the comments, we know what you people are gonna say. We don't take that into consideration. Whether you were born that way, whether your doctor put you that way, we don't care. We're just looking at the beauty of the finished product.
And on top of that, regardless of what work she may have had done, LaLa has always been a pretty woman.
Right.
So doesn't matter. She's always been a pretty woman. So, but yeah, with that stuff we're not gonna. But you guys, don't let us sway your votes. You vote for who you want. But yeah, Lakeisha. Sometimes I think in character don't even do her justice. That's how pretty LaLa is. You know what I mean?
Well, she has to stay in character.
Right, she gotta stay in character. So,
all right,
that's LaLa Anthony,
keep it going.
aka Lakeisha. Let's keep it going. Who's next on the list? Well, who's next? Next on the list is Lucy Walters, aka Holly.
A lot of people probably forgot about Holly. It's been since I forgot what last season we seen. Season 4 maybe. OG Power may have been the last season she was in, but hot, fiery red hair. She had definitely had a lot of sex appeal. You know, she was, feisty.
Beautiful eyes. Holly has.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful
she had
green eyes.
A lot of sex appeal with Holly, with a feisty self, and tall, long legs.
Yeah.
So Holly definitely had a lot of sex appeal to her. That fiery personality matched her fiery red hair.
Yeah, this is true. The fiery personality of hers, it's feisty, fighting back, to her last breath, fighting Tommy, and Tommy choked her out.
The fighter, she was the only woman that was really able to go toe to toe with Tommy. He had to choke her out. It wasn't easy them doing that. She wasn't afraid of Tommy.
Right. She wasn't afraid of Tommy. Every single one you could say, up and even to this girl now. Now this girl now is not really afraid of him.
But she's kind. She's kind. She's weary of.
But she's afraid of the life, even though she's been around it all her life, because her brother's in it. Talking about Maria on the other show, but she's, she worries and stuff like, because she's not part of that life. That she tries to stay out of it.
But
this one here, she was with the shit. Holly was with the shit. Yeah.
All right.
She probably was the best fit for him because of the fact that she was, she was a rider for him, but at the same time, she's all about him. She didn't like ghosts.
Right. Right. That's Lucy Walters.
That's Lucy Walters. Okay, next up, here's one that a lot of people are gonna probably forget about, but she's on here because she was sexy. She was one of the women that made our list. This is Leslie Lopez, aka the infamous Pink Sneakers.
Most of her scenes was in the pink sneakers, but then there was one scene where she finally see her in a dress and high heels.
Right. You got a chance to see her a couple of times. Once was when she got dressed up to go kill whoever it is. She had to go Ruiz or somebody she was trying to kill. And there's Leslie Lopez there. You also saw her when she was in when she went to see Kanan in jail. That was actually the first time they revealed that was Pink Sneakers that he was talking to, because they just showed her from the waist up talking to him in prison when she was giving him, you know, what was going on with Ghost. And then before he got up to leave their conversation, and that's when he says, you might want to change your shoes or something like that. And then they showed her with the pink sneakers on.
Honey, you're going to need to get you some new shoes.
So that was the first time that the audience was revealed, this is the girl with the pink sneakers, which I thought was a cool reveal.
All right.
So she is there. All right. So pink sneakers. Next up, we have another Candy.
Definitely people forgot about her.
Yeah, Candy. That is Jukebox's girlfriend.
Yeah.
She is the one up next. Sexy, you know, she
Definitely
had that scene with
look.
Kanan. Yeah, she had that scene with Kanan when she had Kanan jerk off, basically.
She's another one with sexy eyes.
Yeah, she had those eyes on her, boy. Look at him. Yeah. You know, she definitely had that scene with Kanan and 50, aka Kanan. She did end up having sex with Kanan too. She had sex with her too, but the first time you saw her, and you know, she went in there to quote unquote see if his hands still work.
Right.
And so that was a scene, was a big talked about scene when it happened, because they looked at it as number one, it was a talked about scene because that was when Stars actually showed 50 Cent's private parts on camera.
Yep.
That scene actually showed 50 pull his junk out and, you know, proceed to pleasure himself while he was pleasuring her with his other hand. So that scene was that was a big scene, talked about, written about, and so people probably forgot about her, but she's another one. Okay. Next up is Sheena Saki, which is Sue. Now, people may or may not, like you said, they may or may not remember her. She was the young
Julio's
woman,
girlfriend.
that was Julio's girl. Yeah. She was the one that she had some nice scenes
in the bathrooms. Oh, in the bathroom, she had some hot love scenes.
Yes, hot scenes with Julio. There was one in the apartment, in the bathroom. They were all over the place. So a lot of people.
Then I think she had didn't she have a menage a trois with Julio too? I thought
she probably did. She probably did. Her character was just really in there for the sex scenes. But
yeah,
but as you can see,
tall,
here's a picture of her outside of character. Yeah, as you can see, she's a gorgeous woman, gorgeous actress, definitely sexy. So she made the list, and we'll round this list out with Ramona. Cynthia AD Robinson is the name of the actress.
I believe she's from Australia. Well, Australian actress. I believe she's from Australia.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where she's from. She could be, but she played the character of Ramona. Who was Ghost's last girl before he was
Ghost's escape plan. Ramona.
Yep, that was his escape plan. Played by the beautiful, breathtaking Cynthia AD Robinson. As you can see here, there's some shots of her in character, and here's a shot of her not in character. Cynthia AD Robinson. She's just super, super gorgeous. And we know about Ramona. Ramona didn't have. I don't think he didn't have any sex scenes with her. I don't think. By that time,
No.
Ghost was kind of like, more calm down.
I don't think he had any love scenes with Ramona. They may have kissed, but I don't think they showed any love scenes with them. Not that I remember.
Yeah, me neither. But that is pretty much the end of, and that rounds out the women of the original Power series. So make sure you guys vote down in the comments who out of this list of women for this show who's your favorite? Who do you think is not your favorite, but who do you think is the hottest?
And to somebody that we missed, you want to write them in, write in that person. You say, hey, what about this person? You want to write that person in, put it down in the comments. Put down in the comments out of these people who you think was the hottest. Put everything into consideration. Hottest on Power.
And we will get back at y'all next time. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your friends. And we'll be back with you for the next one for Power Book 2 Ghost. Check that out.
Yeah. Peace.